This video, I'm going to take this old oil can here. It's missing the pump lever and the spout's broke. So I'm going to take this LED and I'm going to put it in the top. And I lost the driver to this LED lamp. It's a 1 watt. So I'll be using this cell phone charger, which is 5 volts and half an amp. And I have a a bug. I'm gonna play with a bug. But anyway, I got a 5 watt 20 ohm resistor. It's a little more than it needs, but I want it dimmer than what it normally would be, since it's going to be a table lamp. I'm going to put that in there and probably go with a toggle switch here on top. So what I got to do now is I got to start cleaning this old thing. Goldenrod. I'm going to start disassembling this thing. I've already put some mineral spirits in it to try to clean all the old gunk out there. It had quite a bit of gunk too, man. I need to get that one off first on. I got to look in here, and this piece here is threaded all the way through. So I'm going to be able to take the top and take some of this rod. I can screw this in the top right here. And I can cut this tubing off, and then the shaft on that flex section is 8mm by 1. So I can tap right inside of this. So it's going to work out pretty good. All I gotta do is just cut it off right here, and then boom. It's going to be a lot easier than I thought. So I can just get this thing cleaned up, and then I can probably cut a hole in the bottom of this can. Luckily they're not worth nothing, so no big deal, huh? Clean it with a toothbrush. Yeah, I don't think this is working. Well, I got this thing cleaned up a little bit. Still gotta get the inside cleaned out. But you can still see the gold paint through it, and I kinda like the patina look. Got a little bit of white paint there, but I'm gonna get it cleaned off. But anyway, I gotta drill a hole in the bottom so I can get my switch and all my wires and power supply and stuff. So I've noticed I have 4 spot welds here, so what I'm gonna do is just kinda connect these 4 dots together. I'm going to drill it out, which is roughly about 2 inches in circle. And then after I got the hole cut in it, I'm going to probably put some rubber bumpers on it, like you put on the cabinet doors, and just run my wire out the bottom of it, which I think will be working fine. But what I got under here is a pump and a valve, so it might be a little hard to drill it. But man, the way this thing looks, I think I should cut the top out of it and make me a little mug to drink out of. I think that'd be awesome. Alright, done quite a bit since I last filmed, but what I done was, this was the suction tube on the inside of the oil can. I cut it in half with a hacksaw, and I don't know if you can see that, but I re-threaded it. Well, actually I just threaded the inside of that tube to a 8 by 1mm, and also cut a hole in the bottom of the can so all my wires and switch and everything can go in there. Didn't realize the top come off until I'd already got the bottom cut out. So what I'm going to do is on this piece here is I'm going to drill that out so my toggle switch can go in there, and this piece is going to be mounted like that, and this little piece here that actually had the little flexible squirter thing majiggy on it, it's going to go up through the bottom right here. This is going to screw on it. So then I can take my little LED head thing I'm gonna use for his lamp, and it's just gonna go right in here and screw in. So I reckon I'll finish putting it together and see how it looks. This is pretty crazy here because I cut this out with a hole saw and I just had a clamp around it. So if you do this, you got to be extremely careful, because once it gets almost all the way through it, I mean, it just starts jumping everywhere. So just be careful if you try to do it. Well, I got to put it together, and ended up putting these little cabinet door bumpers on here. I don't think I like them because it wobbles. I don't know. Just got a regular old toggle switch right here. As you can see on my shirt, it lights up pretty good. But it's just gonna be a desk lamp. I didn't want it too bright. I used a resistor that was rated a little bit more than what I needed. So, but it's a warm white 1 watt bulb in there. But all it is I put a I don't know if you can see it. Probably can't. But that is a 20 ohm resistor, and it's just hooked up to my toggle switch, and then I put a zip tie right there to hold my cord in place so it don't ever get pulled out. And it's pretty simple, real simple actually. But I shot lacquer on it because I wanted to keep that rust patina look, and then on the top you can really, I don't know if you can see it in the camera, but you can still see the gold paint where they used the green primer under it. Goldenrod, they're still made today, but I don't think they're still made in the USA. But it worked out pretty good. The reason I cut the hole out so big is like if you ever wanted to pack it up, my little power supply for it's a cell phone power supply. It's pretty big, so what I can do is just take it and put everything in the bottom, and I can just wad it up, and I can put it out of the way if I need to. That was just kind of the whole purpose behind it, because if you're like me, you usually you'll use something one day and then you'll put it up, and then a month later you'll get it out and start using it again. The cord's a little longer than I thought it'd be. But I don't know if I like these rubber bumpers. I might have to shave them down a little bit just so it sits more stable. It just kind of bounces around a little bit. I mean, it won't tip over. Oh, I lied. But like I said, I'm going to have to do something else. I might pull them off and drill a hole here and put the wire through it. That's what I thought about doing originally anyway. Hell, if I knew the top popped off, I wouldn't have cut a hole in the bottom. I would just used it and wrapped a cord around it when I wasn't using it. But it's pretty bright with the light off. But I don't know. Just kind of gives it an old look. Still don't know if I'm going to try to do something with this. Get rid of the silver and try to match the rust. I don't know. That day is coming. Well, I finally got this thing finished. Ended up taking this base, which was actually a base for a doll, and I just took it and painted it black, and I routed a groove in the back of it for my cord to come out of. And but it works pretty good. It's just that 1 watt. It works pretty good. It's a warm white, so it's kind of yellow. So I prefer the white, the cool white. But it turned out pretty good. I like that base. The old oil can. I don't know. If you like it, give me a thumbs up. If you don't, give me a thumbs down.